When I first heard about the scam, I had no idea where it was going. And it's not one of those like, oh, someone lost their whole house kind of thing. It's, you kind of don't even feel bad for the people falling for the scam. You're like, oh man, that was kind of funny. And best of all, not the most harmless thing, but it's a small price to pay for a lesson like this. At the end of the day, it's a very, very genius idea. And I'm kind of mad I didn't come up with this first. So it all started one afternoon. I was going through TikTok and then eventually I stumbled upon this video.
Before I start, I gotta say this. This is super unethical, so I don't recommend anybody do this. But this has gotta be one of the easiest ways to make $20,000 in 1 week. And it's completely legal. Again, I'm not telling anybody to do this. I'm just sharing something that I stumbled across the other day and I was blown away. So I was scrolling on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, the other day, and I stumbled across this post that was going viral and it was pretty outlandish. Here, I'll put it up. All right, so here's the post. Let's take a look, shall we? Stella says, hello Twitter peeps, my friend Elizabeth is looking for an unvaxxed sperm donor. Her requirements are blue-eyed, white, 5'11" or taller, STD-free, no Jewish or African ancestry.
This looks like something that an insane person would write on Twitter. And you know what they say? Don't put your dick in crazy. This is insane. This is crazy. 5'11" or taller.
Follows a healthy, meat-focused diet. Must be
picking. Please don't copy us with making easy picking things up when they fall back a truck told them, but you can make 100. You can make 100K, but that 100K is probably not yours, and there's gonna be a mob in front of your house at some point.
Natural insemination. She will not do IVF, meaning you
gotta get with her. So she's looking for a sperm donor. So chat, can you figure out what the scam is? So she's looking for a sperm donor, and it's gotta be physical. So you have to be there. So at this point, you're like, oh, that's the scam. Guys are just gonna send her money, right? What if I told you that the guy never sends whoever made this tweet money? Because that makes the scam too obvious. That makes it too simple. No, the genius comes later.
You know, DM me. And at the time that I'm showing you guys this, it has 1.4 million impressions. Okay, so you might see that post and be like, yeah, I get it. It's a little bit weird. But how is that an unethical way to make money? And this is where it gets even deeper. Our friend Stella was kind enough to drop an update for us. Hello again, Twitter peeps. Okay, her details are German, Swedish ancestry, 2 body counts, celibate the past 2 years, 23 years old, unvaxxed, meat-focused diet, supplements, will have supportive grandmother and younger brother. The insemination must be natural in person in Eastern United States. She is not looking for a husband or a boyfriend. She will remain celibate after this, so no commitment. And your schedule must be free to accommodate her ovulation cycle. Sorry, I couldn't fit the whole thing, but she will give you as much notice as possible. She has decided not to go through with the upfront fee, so no need to worry about that. She is asking that you remain in touch for future re-inseminations as she is looking to have 3 children over the next 5 years. Okay. As you can see, she is incredibly beautiful, pure-blooded, European, intelligent, and has the childbearing body. Your offspring will be raised extremely well. Please DM me your application. I will be in touch for further details if she deems you qualified. Thank you. And then she posts a picture of this girl in a bikini taking selfies, and she looks really, really innocent. And at the time, this has over 2 million impressions. So again, you might be thinking, okay, this is weird, but there are weird people out there. What does this have to do with making money? I know it's been a roller coaster so far, but we're almost at the end. Bear with me here. So after doing a little bit of research, you can clearly tell that this is fake. But a lot of guys, they think down here, they don't think with this. So they DM in hopes of inseminating this woman.
Oh, God.
And this is where the con comes in. So now we have—
Here's the thing, it's like, here's free sex and we're gonna pay you for it. Guys are not— if you fell for this, you deserve to— exactly. It's so bad. It's so bad. But the thing is, this is a victimless crime. This is a victimless crime, you'll see. Well, not entirely, but once you see what the scam is.
On social media with over 4 million impressions, we have thousands of guys DMing to inseminate this woman. And this is where the Stella character, if it's a real person, replies to them back and says, hey, it looks like she wants to choose you to inseminate her, but can you take a DNA test so we can confirm your ancestry? And ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. This is 23andme.com. And essentially they're a service that analyzes your DNA, tells you where your ancestors are from, tells you about your genetics. But they also do this. They'll give you $20 for every person you refer to their service. So we have thousands of guys who are interested in inseminating this woman, sending in DMs where they're met by a Stella character who says, hey, she wants to choose you, but she just wants to confirm that you don't have any genetic disorders. Would you mind taking this DNA test and sending them a link? All of these guys not thinking with this, instead thinking with this, they think, heck yeah, I'm gonna get chosen. Take this DNA test where this Stella character makes $20 a pop for every guy that takes it. And I'm no math expert, but 4 million impressions, thousands of guys, $20 a pop.
Crazy.
They cleared at least $20,000. And the craziest part, did they break the law? No, they might have lied to people. They might have formulated a story, but they made $20,000 legally. It really makes you think, man, all the creative ways you can make money using the internet nowadays. Again, super unethical. Nobody do this, but this was legal and they cleaned up the bank.
It's crazy because I've never heard of this scam, this type of like, whatever you want to call it, this money-making scheme, whatever. It's genius. Oh my God. No, I have no problem with people doing that. See, I'm telling you, it's a victimless crime. It's a victimless crime. You know what? People that sent their DNA for a DNA test, they got a DNA test. Sure, they didn't get all that. They weren't even promised, right? She's like, I chose you to be inseminated. If you fell for that, how much is a DNA test? Like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, if even that. Maybe it's free. I don't know. Whatever it is. That's a small price to pay. That is a small price to pay. There are people out there who lose their entire houses to scams, to the pig slaughter scams in China or whatever. People lose mortgage money. They lose their houses. They lose their entire life savings. This is a cheap price to pay. It's a victimless crime. It's a victimless crime. If you got scammed, you deserved it, right? In your words, if you fell for this, you deserve to be scammed. I didn't say that words. Chat did. I didn't say none. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, this is hilarious. I can't believe this actually happened. It's genius. And like, I shared the same sentiment. I'm just mad I didn't think of it first. I'm super upset. I wish I came up with this scam. That's hilarious. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Throwing me under the bus? Don't worry. I'm right there with you. Give me a high five. And I dropped my headset.